So, for anyone who saw last week's episode, I fucked up. All right, I
Sure
watched
did.
Dragon Ball instead of Yu Yu Hakusho, so I was prepared a week in advance. So now here we are. I'm ready to go.
He, yeah, he's ready to go. Do you remember the episode? No, that's the
Uh,
question.
I do. Okay, so I just pulled up like screenshots of the episode, and I still remember the episode very well, and still think it was a really good episode overall. And the episode we're talking about is Dragon Ball Beware of Robot for everyone, just so everyone knows.
Beware of Roboot.
And
I
of
was
course,
gonna,
for
was gonna
anyone
make
new,
a
welcome.
Warhammer reference, but
Oh, do you have
I
a
don't
good
think
one?
it'll fit. Oh, well, I said beware of Roboot, and Roboot is the name of the Ultramarine Primarch, but you know what? I don't know how much
Mm.
crossover
Yeah, I don't
our
know.
fan base has with Warhammer. So moving on, moving on.
All right.
Just forget I said anything.
I guess this week we're not becoming a Warhammer podcast.
I listen. I don't have the patience for that. Um, I'm not looking to do that much reading.
Got it.
My
Okay.
goodness.
Well, just so everyone feels safe at home, welcome back to Dragon Cast Z. I'm Juan. This is John.
This is a Sailor Moon podcast.
Sailor Moon.
Best theme song ever.
Possibly. What was that guy's name in Sailor
Finding
Moon?
Love by
Oh,
Daylight, Fighting
Tuxedo
Evil by
Mask.
Moonlight. Tuxedo, the guy who shows up, does absolutely nothing, and then
Yeah.
acts like he just did you a favor.
Yep, exactly. Best character.
So my boss.
Everyone's bosses. Oh, too funny.
Fucking Tuxedo Mask.
It just shows up with a rose. Thinks he saved the day.
That's all he does. He just shows up looking fly as fuck.
Yeah. Just getting Sailor Moon all hot and bothered. What a terrible guy.
By the power of moonlight.
Wait, what?
Fuck you.
Sailor Moon He Man cross reference here?
No, 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 no. That's what she says. The power of moonlight. But He-Man's the power of Grayskull, you fuck.
Yeah, no. I thought you were just
No,
kind
you're
of
wrong.
meshing the two.
Just shut up.
I don't remember her saying by the power of the moonlight.
Oh,
I just don't
something
remember.
by the moonlight. I don't know. I haven't seen
Oh,
Sailor
that's in
Moon
the
in the
song though.
longest.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
no, no, she says something
yeah, something about the
and then
moonlight. You're right.
and then she does finger guns at him and then she kicks their ass. That's the whole thing. It's been a few years since I've seen Sailor Moon. I was a younger man back then.
Yeah, same. Yep. Not a care in the world.
Not a care in the world.
Just breakfast,
So
morning
so what if
cartoons.
my parents were getting divorced? I had Sailor Moon.
Hey, it worked. It worked for the times.
Sailor Moon and Tuxedo Mask will never get a divorce.
So, for anybody listening, if you watch our YouTube, which is something you should do, this way you can watch these episodes with us. Um, we pick up from where we left off, where General Blue was a peeping Tom in the corner, just watching everybody, get their shit handed to them by this robot. And we pick right back off at the fight.
Let me ask you something about Blue
Yeah.
while we're on the topic of him. Does he seem like I I guess maybe it was just the angles they showed him at in this episode. Does he seem like extremely tall?
Uh, yes, he kind of seemed like
Yeah, I
bigger
don't
than
know if
normal.
it's because they kept like the camera angle was like facing up at him usually when they showed him in this one,
Hmm.
but he looked like he was gigantic.
Yeah, he looked. I would agree with that. I think he looked. I think he even looked a little more like jacked than
Yeah, he
before.
looked bigger.
Yeah. I don't know if maybe that's just like an consistency and like the
I don't know.
animation.
They gotta pump him up because after this shit with the robot, they gotta really pump him up.
Yeah, because he's like, um, he's not really all that like phased by what's going on. Like he's more impressed with Goku being able to take down like the robot and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. He was pretty nonplussed by the whole situation. He was just like, oh no. He was surprised that they used martial arts, is what he says.
Uh huh.
He was like, oh, well, that's what they do. Because again, up until now, he had no idea what he was dealing with.
Yeah,
Or,
exactly.
we spoke about this, the awful Red Ribbon Army intelligence network.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not a good
No, not
network.
at all. But
But
yeah, I just thought he looked really big. I was like, wow, he's so tall.
yeah, he did. What?
Granted, though, the he's fighting two toddlers.
Oh, for sure.
So, but then again, comparatively, I feel like to Bulma too, he was like really big.
Hmm. No, he definitely was. And I- he made it like they were making it seem like he's really strong. You know what I mean? Because he kind of like made it seem like the robot wouldn't be much of an issue for
I
him.
mean, they have to at this point, just because. Okay, so really, in this episode, they fight this robot, which again, love the robot. Hate the noise the robot makes,
Oh yeah,
because that was like because I skipped the recap,
yeah, I
and I
did
had
too.
my headphones in when I was listening to this, like my AirPods, and that noise it made, oh my god, it just cut through me. I was
Yeah,
just like, oh,
like that, like screechy, like I don't
yeah,
know, it was like
hated
high
that.
pitch. Yeah.
I mean, I get it. It fits for the robot skeleton
Hmm.
alien slash Terminator
Yeah, it's a
thing,
cool
but
robot.
Xenomorph Terminator, but part Mega Man, part Xenomorph, part Terminator. Um, but yeah, oh, that sound went right through me.
Yeah,
Didn't
no,
like it.
but it was. I was kind of glad like the fight took like basically the whole episode.
No, it was good
No
too,
fluff.
cause like it started and it looked like Krillin and Goku were like really kicking its ass.
I was really impressed that they had Krillin going so hard.
Yeah,
Like I
they
like
like
that.
yeah, they were really kicking its ass, and then it just like Krillin broke its sword,
Yeah,
but
Krillin was
like
like the star for like the first like half of the episode.
yeah, but it just kind of took a step back real quick, and it was just completely unfazed. Actually, it beat it domed Krillin.
No, it did. Yeah, at one point.
It did dome it before they gave him a punch right in the mush.
Hmm.
Yeah, but this episode is really just them dealing with the robot. I thought it was pretty funny after they kind of like realized that just punching the shit out of the robot's not gonna do the job.
Uh huh.
There's like that scene where it's shooting at Goku and he's like running on the platform above,
Hmm.
and like he just stops real quick and like fakes the robot out and it like just drives on the wall.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. When the robot like crashes into a wall. Yeah, that
I
was.
was like that was a very un-Goku move because I feel like prior to I feel like normally the move would be to also have Goku run into the wall, or the robot would have stopped and Goku would have ran into the wall.
But like, yeah, this whole like last couple episodes, it's kind of had Goku do like some do or like say some like witty things that are a little out of character for how he has been. But I did notice
He
that too.
seems more like he's got more of like an attitude
Uh huh.
than he normally does, I would say.
Well, you're
He's
watching
like
the
very
sub, right? You said.
he's more aggressive when he talks. Or,
Yeah, yeah. In the sub, I think he's definitely more like disrespectful. I guess
yeah.
like he definitely has more of an attitude in the sub.
Oh, oh, little he's a little asshole in the sub.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is the part you were talking about right there.
Yeah, he's a little.
And for anybody who's watching this
And
right now,
yeah,
like
so
This is on like 1.5 times speed, so it's progressing faster than the episode would normally.
Yeah, but yeah, usually that's like usually they don't let Goku kind of pull off slick little moves like that. Usually, like yeah, Goku's a badass, but usually like he gets outsmarted.
Yeah, exactly. Like
That's
so
kind of like
far,
his only drawback. But then, so to see Goku kind of be like, oh, wait a minute,
but like there was like that
he's
thing like in Muscle
learning.
Tower where like Goku tried using brute strength, didn't work out for him, and then the android had to tell him like uh the android told him right to break the wall or something, or did Goku
Yeah,
get that
yeah,
idea?
Android. Oh Christ, what number was he? I can't remember. He was 13. Was he
Eight.
13?
He was eight
Eight,
because they called him
eight.
Aider
Yes,
in the dub.
Aider, Aider.
Such a bad name.
Lac Lactomator. Kill me,
I hate
kill
you.
me. Somebody kill me,
I
please, for the
I
love of Christ.
I thought this was pretty dope that Bulma got on this like I don't even know what that is, like
It's like
anti-aircraft
a
gun or something.
fucking yeah. It's like an AA gun. I
Yeah,
like, and they missed.
missed horribly. They shot Goku instead of the robot, which I'm impressed Goku could survive that hit.
I'm not. He's indestructible. Now I want to point out that I like how they just know how to fire this gun, like how to do the adjustments and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Like they're trained artillery.
I I guess I'd have to give it up to Bulma just being tech savvy, and even though
See,
this is
no, because
like
I would say this is tech savvy. That's like an old looking gun. That's like
no for sure. Yeah, I was gonna say even though it's like old, but
yeah, that's not like you punch some numbers in and it adjusts itself. You gotta fucking rotate the wheel and it's gonna go into
mm,
um oh so one thing I wanted to bring up.
was it this?
So they yeah I'm getting to that. So so the robot after they miss with the big gun, the
Hmm.
robot kind of turns his attention to them, and the robot goes at them, and they try to shoot at it again, and it like it point blank dodges it,
Yeah,
right?
it seemed pretty fast.
And then, um, but then the fucking robot. So then like they're like, oh shit, what are we gonna do? So Bulma was like, all right, I'm gonna hit it with this truck.
And that was so
There's
random.
there's a freeze frame moment. There's like a moment where there's definitely there's no time for the robot to react, so it sees the truck coming.
Yeah,
Why didn't it dodge the truck?
if if you could dodge a wrench, you could dodge a ball. Apparently not in this case.
Apparently can't dodge a truck.
No.
You can dodge an artillery shell, but yeah. So it goes in and it hits the water. That's what the truck hits it, and you get an explosion, and you're like, oh, well, that's the end of that.
Hmm.
But think again. Oh well, no. The Goku's like, oh, I don't know. I feel like somebody's still watching us,
Yeah,
and
which
they
this
cut
is kind
to
of like
like
a weird sense you don't really see later on in the
see, I
series.
didn't really remember this episode from a kid.
Hmm.
I might have even like this might like my watching a Dragon Ball was skipping around a lot when I was a kid,
Yeah.
and honestly, I remember as an adult, definitely skipped more of the Red Ribbon Saga than not. Like last time I watched this, I was just kind of more interested in watching like the World Tournament arcs
Uh huh.
and the King Piccolo stuff, so I skipped a lot. But they kind of like build up like there might be another enemy in here because they cut to this room with like the monitors watching them, and it looks like a person sitting in a chair watching them.
Oh yeah.
So there's like some suspense building there. But then I'm pretty sure this is the same move that Frieza pulls on Goku in
Oh
Namek, where he grabs him with his tail and yanks
yeah.
him under the water.
Yeah. I think
Granted,
Frieza did that to him on Namek,
yes,
or
yeah,
like
granted, Frieza does not electrocute him. Frieza
no,
doesn't have lightning powers.
which that was pretty dope. That was
The,
pretty dope.
yeah, it was pretty neat. But the tail move they bring back with Frieza.
Yep. I'm telling you, they like this character design because I see a little bit of it in
Yeah, they
Frieza,
like that.
Cell.
He like Akira Toriyama really liked Alien.
Yep, definitely.
And I don't know if this episode of Dragon Ball came out before Alien, and if it did, I don't even want to hear no one be like, "Oh, well, it came out before." I don't give a shit.
Well, what year?
Hate hate to break it to you, Alien's better than Dragon Ball.
This might have came out after Alien. This
Hold on, I'll tell you. I'll tell you. I'll tell you. Hold on.
because I'm seeing
Let me get on the Google.
this came out in like the late '80s, so it's very possible.
Yeah, Alien came out in '79.
Oh yeah, so then this definitely came out after. Wow, '79. That's still a good
Yeah,
looking movie.
that's a great movie. I watched that not too. I watched that I think last summer I watched it. Oh, yeah, '89. Yeah, it came out 10 years after.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, no, you definitely saw Alien. It was like shit. I think by that point, Aliens 2 had also come out.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is
So I
like
think
what
that
you're saying, where he looks like huge.
he looks just so tall.
Yeah.
But then later, when he's like, because later he's gonna be like chasing after him down the hallways. Because we're not even done with the robot yet, but he's gonna
Mm-hmm.
be chasing him after the hallways. He looks big as fuck there too.
Oh, for sure.
But so yeah, so it pull the robot pulls Goku underwater, electrocutes him.
Mm-hmm.
Goku escapes, then be followed by like falling, then having a bunch of rocks drop on him, hit him in the tail, and and then the robot jumps back up. He starts shooting at Bulma and Krillin, and they like jump into like one of the buildings that is on this dock,
Yeah. Yep.
and and then the first thing I don't know if you got this in the dub, but in the sub, Bulma like scrapes her knee and she's like, "Ow!" And I'm like, after you just watch Goku completely like his life just destroyed, I'm just like, man, Bulma, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Yeah. Because she was like complaining on her way up about it in the dub.
Yeah, I was like,
But
God damn it,
what I
Bulma, shut
found
up.
so weird about this part, um, was like you see that big like cement piece like fall onto Goku's tail, and then he kind of like gets knocked out from like I guess the pain that it's putting on his
Yeah,
tail.
it really messes him up.
But then all of a sudden he just like Superman's out of there. Like all of a sudden his
Not all of a
strength
sudden,
just came back.
it takes him a bit.
No, yeah. But I thought it was just weird because they like used the concept of like the tail being the weak point.
I don't think it was used as a weak point. I think it like, because I don't think that wasn't really a thing yet. I think it just like I'm thinking of it like say you have a cat
Hmm.
and something falls off the counter and lands on your cat's tail. It's not the cat's weak point, but it's still gonna fucking hurt the cat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I feel like it's like that.
that could be true. Yeah,
Like
I didn't think of it that way.
I'm sure that shit's still just gonna hurt.
And really, for a second, I thought that was actually going to be like a live person in the chair
That's what I thought too.
when they went to
Yeah.
the
So
command center.
oh yeah, here's your Terminator vision.
Yeah.
And then this is where I get the Mega Man thing, 'cause I'm like, oh, it's got the arm cannon, but it takes it off, and then it's a flamethrower.
Oh yeah. That was so cool.
So Mega Man, he's defeated Fireman, and he has absorbed his abilities.
Hmm. And then the robot decides to flamethrower all 8 rooms. I think it was like 8 between like Bulma and them to try to figure out what room they were in.
Yes, yes, fuck them. Yeah, and so Bulma, oh, so yeah, the chair turns, or like they does Bulma throw something at him, right? Or does
Yeah,
Krillin
she
throw
throws
something
like a
at it?
bucket at.
Yeah, at the chair, and it like it makes it spin around, and
Hmm.
it's a skeleton that got knifed in the chest.
Yeah.
And so yeah, so that mystery is already solved. Um,
Yep.
they're all
Exactly.
dead. Everybody's dead.
Yeah, I don't think any of these pirates ever survived. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
which
no,
I
they're all
wonder
dead.
if like in the next like episodes or two, if they're gonna tell you like if they're gonna find out what happened that all these pirates are dead. But
Uh, yeah, I don't know if it actually really. Oh, hold on, I just stretched my neck. I don't know if it really gets into it all of that much.
they might have done it and we just don't remember, because
Oh, that's that's very very true.
because it's like not a major part.
Oh, that's yeah, that's very true. Um, I might not know what the fuck I'm talking about,
But
but
yeah.
yeah. So
Bulma smashes on the keyboards at this command center trying to
yeah, but
shut down the
it's
robot.
the computer. The computer's too old, and Bone was like, I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't even know what I'm doing. Too
Yep.
old.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
she's
the
just
coding was too old.
yeah, yeah, or it like in the sub it didn't even say the coding. She's just like this computer's too old. I don't know how to work it.
Yeah, it was something like that in the dub.
Yeah, so that happens, and then Goku springs back to life after kind of General Blue just kind of checks out the scene. He's like, oh, I thought you'd be able to do better than this, kid.
Now,
But Goku didn't hear him. Goku still doesn't know they're being followed by General Blue.
what I found weird is that the robot bursts into this room, and instead of trying to flamethrower Bulma and Krillin, he went right for that like command center. Like,
Yeah, yeah. I thought, when I first saw, because I thought that too. When I first saw it, I thought it was going to be like something more,
mm-hmm.
like, but no. It's just, I think it was just a way to like set up the next scene.
So, oh no, definitely. But
Yeah.
now actually speaking about that makes me think like, did that robot kill all the pirates
Oh,
in
maybe,
here? And
maybe.
then that's why it's attacking that computer, so it can't get shut down.
I mean, to be realistic, I mean, shit. Now I think about it, outside of like maybe him fighting like Roshi, the robot has done the most damage. I think to Goku.
Oh, so far, yeah, definitely,
Like the robot kind of piece. I'll tell you this: the robot has been far more effective than anybody in the Red Ribbon Army.
100%, and it doesn't even belong to them.
Yeah, like it's been far more effective. So yeah. Oh, so Goku kind of shoots up to check out what's going on the
Mm-hmm.
power pole and saves Krillin and Bulma from getting barbecued by his flame man power.
Yep,
And they slide
very nice
down.
of
But
him.
Goku's like, you guys run on ahead. I'm gonna finish the job.
Yeah.
And you know what I would have liked to have seen with this?
Mm.
He does like, does he say rock? Does he say like rock, like a rock, paper, scissors, rock in the dub?
And I don't, not that I remember.
Because he goes paper, scissors, rock, and then punches it.
No, I can't remember now.
I didn't really get it. What I kind of was hoping he would do is do the like the Nam attack, where he like fucking like cross chops it.
That's what I thought he was gonna do. So,
I thought that would have been neat.
so for anyone just listening, Goku's on the top of this building that everybody was hiding in originally, and he skydives off this building to attack the robot. And like you said, I thought he was gonna use Nam's move, but like,
Yeah, that flying like the devastating throat crusher.
yeah, I was like, is this one of the first moves Goku like copycats? But guess not.
The move Nam uses that he apologizes to everybody for, telling him he didn't want to hurt them, even though it's definitely a kill move.
Yeah.
100%, 100% kill move.
Yep.
Crushing their crushing their
They're like
throat,
windpipe.
the
Yeah.
windpipe, yeah, just completely shattering it.
Just breaking their collarbone and everything. But at this point now, Goku like skydives off, one punches the robot and destroys it. And Bulma and Krillin ran ahead, and Bulma starts using the Dragon Ball Scouter, and she starts like they start using that to kind of figure their way out and to the Dragon Ball. But they get
Yeah.
to a
Oh,
point where
okay,
there's
hold
like
on.
a V.
What did Goku say when he like did the flying punch? Did he say anything, or did he just like yell?
Oh, this is in Spanish, so I don't even have the audio on right now.
Oh, that's right. You watched it last week, so
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah, he just goes like paper, and he doesn't even like say it in the right order. He's like paper,
I
scissors, and
think
then like when he says rock, he hits it with the fist.
I think he might have done the same thing in the dub. I don't know if maybe you're just convincing me now, but
I don't know if he
I
did. That's what he said in the
I
sub,
think
and I
he
was just
did.
like, I was really confused by it, and like, did he do like a rock paper scissors esque attack
Hmm.
during the World Tournament. I feel like he did something like that with Master Roshi.
Yeah. No, he's done it before. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so maybe that's what it was calling back to. Because I was like, what is he fucking doing? Like, I
Because
don't.
I think didn't he do like scissors against Master Roshi and try to poke him in the eyes?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes, and I loved it. I remember that now. Yeah, I thought that was hilarious. But yeah, yeah. So he totally annihilates the robot, as Juan was saying.
Hmm.
Which it was a pretty cool scene. Like
Yeah.
the way he tears through it was pretty neat.
No, it was good.
Um, and yeah, so then they're running and they're trying to find the Dragon Balls now, and Krillin, being a smart little boy that he is, because they come to like a fork,
Yeah.
or I guess more like a T,
This is like a
and
weird round thing,
like
kind of.
a T in the road.
Yeah.
Um, and he's like, "Oh, let me leave an arrow, show which way we're going." But that
Sneaky
sneaky
General Blue.
General Blue, he's like, "Oh,
He
gonna
just.
gonna erase it,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna change the arrow the other way."
And you know what I was surprised is like Goku like runs so much, and at one point Goku's like, "All right, I'm way faster than Bulma. I should have caught up to at least Bulma."
Yeah.
I was like, "What
What
the
I
hell?"
find funny, what I thought was kind of funny was like, so when Goku follows the arrow that like Blue had left, because he
Blue's,
erased the one Krillin did.
yeah,
Blue's like talking shit. He's like, "Oh, that fool." I'm like, I'm
but
like, what? He's not even a fool. He didn't know you were following him.
yeah,
He's just like, "Oh, this makes sense." You, to anybody else, he would have been like, "Yeah, this makes sense. I'm gonna just do that."
yeah.
Like,
And
you're,
what I found funny is Blue's like in the middle of the hallway just talking shit, and like he clearly sees Goku running away now. So like I'm like, how did Goku not notice this guy? But
like,
that was too funny.
yeah. I thought that was
Oh, and then
so fucking funny. Like, oh, God, that was
then like
fun.
Bulma and Krillin get to like this like hole in the floor, which is like a a pool under there, I guess, like pool of water under there,
Yeah,
and
that
they
was
they
weird.
instantly just know what to do. They're like, all right, fuck it, and they just tear their own clothes off and they just jump in there in their underwear, and then Blue's like, damn, I didn't plan on getting wet. I didn't bring the right uniform for this,
Yeah,
and jumps in too.
which was definitely, yeah, definitely strange.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, so they got naked quick. I was like,
Yeah,
what the fuck?
yeah, it was real quick.
Because I thought they were just gonna jump in. And now this is where like this scene here, and when he was running, he's so tall. I was like, why is he so fucking tall?
Yeah. You know what I was kind of surprised too is they all like they all abandoned their clothes. Like that whole like cave system's like caving in now on itself, I guess. And like I thought they'd at least try to bring their clothes with them to put them back on or dry them off somewhere when wherever they get to,
Yeah,
but no.
yeah, it's definitely very strange. Like I was just like, I mean, I guess it makes sense. Like, because I feel like they think they're coming back.
Oh, and then that's what the episode ends.
Yeah, like I feel like they so like yeah, we'll just leave our clothes. We'll be back.
Hmm.
But yeah, I just thought that was so funny that he's like talking shit about Goku. He's like, ah, he's fucking little dumbass.
Yeah, exactly. Ah, that was funny. The next episode is called "The Pirate Treasure," and from just a quick screenshot I just saw, this is where Bulma starts crushing on General Blue.
I knew that happened. I thought for sure that was gonna happen. I was like, oh, that was it.
But I wonder now. I wonder where does Goku end up after this?
running down the opposite hallway because he's a fool.
Yeah, well, yeah. Guess he's a fool for following the arrows. Huh. But yeah. So I guess that does it for this episode. Unless you have anything else to add.
Uh, yeah, no, no, I'm about it.
All right. So next week, not Dragon Ball. Next week, Yu Yu Hakusho. Like I said
Then
before,
next,
everybody,
yeah, Juan,
please.
we start his the Genkai bit.
Yep. Message me on Instagram so I don't forget, or Facebook or something. I don't know what I have
What you
anymore.
will call it. So I just want to bring this up. This has nothing to do with Dragon Ball, but I
Okay.
like to take the opportunity to bring it up whenever I have the chance. So I was replaying. I think I've mentioned it on another podcast. I've been replaying Kingdom Hearts,
Yeah.
or I had been. I had been replaying Kingdom Hearts, and I did this because I was like, I'm gonna give the third one another chance. I hated it. I hated it.
Uh huh.
I have now played all. I played all 9 games leading into
It's
the
up to
third one.
9 games now.
But yeah, with the spin-offs, there's only 3 officially numbered ones, but
Oh,
there's
okay.
9. There's 10 in total, and they're all canon, including a phone game that you have to watch a movie to get the gist of now.
Huh. That's crazy.
So I've consumed and did all of it, and I can safely say, and this is coming from someone, Kingdom Hearts 2 is like one of my favorite games of all time. I could safely say that game is still dog shit.
I can't.
Still, still,
Oh
still
man.
dog shit.
Wow. I thought you were gonna be like, yeah, I came around now that I've done everything. That's too funny.
Yeah, nope, still dog shit.
Hmm. And now, is that series done or
No, there's gonna be another one.
interesting? I feel like a game like that has been just going on for so long. You gotta end it because that started on GameCube. No,
No, it's starting on PlayStation 2.
yeah, PlayStation 2. So it's a few generations here.
Yeah,
It's a long time.
it's ugh, dumb, so dumb. Yep, I stand by what I said. They're terrible.
Well, if you guys feel different, then
You go fuck yourself.
feel free to message
That's what you can
all
do.
your love for Kingdom Hearts 3. And John will read those thoroughly.
I will. I will. I'll engage with you. I will send you my location, and we will physically fight about it because I am stalwart that that game is not good.
Oh god.
The story, the game. You know what it was? Because the story is kind of nonsensical for all of them, but it's got like these weird, like I guess charming moments, and like you kind of just use anime logic to wave away a lot of it.
Yeah.
But the story in this one is just it's so poorly written, and so I was like, oh, but the gameplay from Kingdom Hearts 2 was great. So I'm like, I put it on the hardest difficulty.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like good hard. It's like not fair is the problem
Ah.
with it.
Okay.
Like for example, there's like a fat enemy, and the fat enemy doesn't attack where it jumps up and like a shockwave. So what do you do to dodge that? You jump. So the
Yeah.
shockwave goes underneath you. And this enemy has been since the first Kingdom Hearts game. This enemy has always been it, even on the hardest difficulties. I finished all the other games going up to the third one on the hardest difficulty.
Yeah.
So I'm playing the third one on its hardest difficulty. So it does the shockwave attack. So what do? I jump up. I get hit by the ground shockwave in midair, and I die in one shot.
What the heck?
This isn't a boss. This isn't a fucking
Just a regular
like. I
enemy.
have no problem getting killed by regular enemies on hard modes, but
Mm-hmm.
I dodged that fucking attack.
I wish you had like a live stream of it. We could just
Yeah.
go frame
Oh,
by
dude, I
frame.
was
Like,
I was getting so fucking frustrated. Like I said, I have no problem getting beaten by a game. That's fine. But like, not when it's bullshit like that. And for some reason, like, I guess I didn't know this, but I found out like doing some research going into this that the team that made Kingdom Hearts 2 is different. After that, the team is different.
mm-hmm.
And apparently the team because I didn't really notice it before on some of their older games because like they were on like the Game Boy or the PSP, like the bullshit handhelds.
Yeah.
So like gameplay hiccups, you don't like look at as intentively. But for some reason, they don't understand what it means. Like I'm bashing the shit out of this monster with and again, this isn't even a boss. This is like a run of the mill heartless. I'm hitting it with the keyblade. It's not registering that it's being hit.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the health bar is going down, but it's just eating these shots and then it just hits its attack. There's no like stun animation in there.
Huh.
Like if I hit it first, it doesn't cancel it out. They all have super armor.
Wow. That's like some glitch like they never fixed, they never patched out or
Yeah, but
something.
I'm just like this isn't even like the hard mode. This is fucking
Mm-hmm.
bullshit mode.
Damn.
And like I'm sitting there and I was like I could definitely finish this. Like I definitely could do it. I could get through this game on this difficulty. It's gonna piss me off, but I could do it. But I was just like, nah, fuck it, I'm done. I'm not even having fun.
Mm-hmm.
This is bull.
That's annoying.
Because I jumped on. I jumped and I dodged it and I still fucking died. But like I'm up in the air. I've easily cleared. I've jumped high enough where I'm above the enemy.
Mm-hmm.
I could jump. I've jumped over him, trying to get behind him, and in midair I get the death animation. And I know it wasn't another enemy because the fat one was the only one left. I killed all the other ones.
I'm gonna need everyone's comments below. Do you believe John's story or not? No, no. We gotta see what everyone thinks now.
Games fucking sucks. Game fucking sucks. Listen, if you want to listen, if everyone wants a special podcast episode where I go off about how much I fucking hate that game, leave a comment. We can set up like a little 10-minute thing. I'll tell you everything I think is fucking wrong with that shit. As someone who's been playing those games since the very first one, when it came out, I was the reason I got a PlayStation 2 when I was a kid.
Really?
And I've played every game except and I've seen the supplemental material to compensate for not playing the phone game,
Mm-hmm.
which the fact that you have lore content in a phone game is another
Yeah, it's kind of silly.
issue entirely. I don't agree with spreading your games out across 8 different platforms,
Mm-hmm.
but you put it on the phone. Get the fuck out of here. Get bent. Man, that game is so bad. So fucking bad. So
and
bad.
and what made you like play it again? Just because you wanted to beat all of them?
I was just like, because I had such a good memory of like 1 and 2,
Mm-hmm.
and like the Birth by Sleep one on the PSP, and not the Chain of Memories one. Fuck that one. I finished that one when it first came out, but it's like a card battler, and well, if you don't know how I feel about card games, fucking hate card games. I'm terrible at them. Um, but so I was like, oh, maybe I went into this game like maybe I missed something because I hadn't played the other games in a while before I jumped into 3 the first time.
Yeah.
Everything was fresh. Everything was fresh. I had literally just gone through all of it, fresh eyes. I even watched like a couple of videos on YouTube of people like piecing everything together. So I knew I was like I am 100% more savvy.
Mm-hmm.
Game is still fucking shit. It is terrible writing. It's
Damn.
terrible writing.
It's a bad
This
time
is
for the
not
game.
how this is not how people talk to each other. Like I don't know, this is going off now. We're on talking about drama, but here, this will be my last one because I don't know if you want to hear this, but every time your little crew shows up anywhere. And you know what? I noticed it in the old games too, but the old games had enough good going on that I didn't give a shit.
Mhm.
But every time your group, it's the main character Sora, and he's there with Mickey Mouse, or not Mickey Mouse, with Donald Duck and Goofy. And every time these three show up somewhere, everyone says, "Oh, Sora, Donald, Goofy." They say each of their names individually.
Uh-huh.
Nobody fucking talks like that.
Yeah.
They would just
Usually
say,
generalize.
you would just say, "Oh, hey guys,
Uh-huh.
hey guy, apostrophe S, hey fellas,
Or the group's here, the gang's here.
the
Yeah.
gang's here."
Yeah.
It's like maybe every now and then, like maybe one or two. "Oh, Sora, oh, Goofy, how are you guys doing?" Like, yes, but it sounds so fucking robotic when it
Uh-huh.
comes out of these fucking voice actors. I'm just like, what? What?
And what's weird is because they do get a little bit of like leeway, like they can play with like the lines a little bit, but to just leave it dry like that.
And I heard like a defender of, and that's not to say if you like the game, go ahead, like the game. I don't give a fuck. It doesn't affect me that you like it and I don't like it. It's fine. If you enjoyed it, you enjoyed it. Whatever. I don't give a shit.
Uh huh.
But it's like the one person he was like defending it, like that speech pattern in particular, where he's like, "Oh, well, by doing this, it's showing that Sora isn't just the most important one. They're all equal." It doesn't show that. It doesn't show that.
Well, if Sora's the first one to be mentioned every time, then
Every
yeah.
yeah, first of all, every time, yeah, it is Sora, but
Hmm.
that doesn't do either way. It doesn't do that. It doesn't do that.
No.
Actions do that, not not somebody individually like a fucking robot saying each of their names every time.
Oh man.
Then it would be like, and it would be like, okay, I understand. It's the first time these characters are seeing your group after a while. So they're like, oh yeah, Sora Donald. Like, okay, I get that. You want to be a little more personable.
Hmm.
So you go and you play the game for like 2 hours, and you go back to that area after like 2 hours of playtime, and they're acting like, oh, it's shit, it's Sora, Donald, Goofy. And you at that point you just go, oh, hey guys,
Yeah.
hey, hey, friends. Like, it sounds so bad, and there's so many, and the Disney worlds are so bad. There's no reason to go to any of them. They don't give you a reason to go to any of them, but you
Oh
go to
man.
all of them. And it used to be like they would try to make a little like they would either twist the movie plot enough or just come up with its own little unique plot so it made sense that these three weirdos were there.
Yeah.
But now it's just the movie. You're just rewatching the movie rendered in the Kingdom Hearts engine in
Oh god.
Unreal. You're just watching the movie in Unreal, and like, okay, so for example, there's a Frozen level,
Oh god.
and they do the entirety of Let It Go,
No.
which is whatever. I don't give a fuck about the song. I don't care. But like, it's the only difference is now in the background you see fucking the characters just hanging out there. Like, there's not even like story motive. You're just putting them in the background of shit that's happened that already has a plot.
Hmm.
And then
The
and
hell.
then and then when they try to like interject them into the plot, they don't like fix the dialogue to make it natural. They have them talk at the movie characters, and the movie characters just keep going on with what they would have normally said if you were watching the movie.
What the heck? That
It's
sounds so weird.
it's a terrible game, and the ending is the biggest fucking cop out.
I'm gonna have to check out like a walkthrough of this to see.
He just goes, the bad guy who you've been fucking chasing down for 10 games. You, he just sent your girl to the shadow realm. You watch her, just fucking stick her in the back. She's off to the shadow realm.
Huh.
You finally beat him, and you're like, I know it's a Disney game, but get him, Sora. Finish him. Finish him. Send his ass to the Shadow Realm. Wait, guys. Wait. He was a good guy all along.
Oh,
Excuse me? You fucking excuse me?
So no
Like
harm,
he
no
was
foul.
he had he had good intentions but bad way of going about it. Which and then I thought back about it. I was thinking back to all the games and I was like, this motherfucker never explains why he's doing any of the shit he's doing. He's like, oh, I gotta put everything in darkness. Fucking why? Why are you doing this?
So they never
What
explained why at
what
all.
is I guess they do in like the phone game
Oh
and
God.
that's fucking bullshit. That's fucking dog shit. Okay. But like why is he doing this? You don't know. And then he just gets off. He's just like, ah, let him go. But then and then when it's all said and done, there's an extra secret boss
The heck.
where basically the creator of Kingdom Hearts was working on Final Fantasy Versus 13 before it became Final Fantasy 15.
Uh huh.
But instead of getting his idea realized, they just told him to kick rocks. So basically, from what it looks like to me, he's just decided to railroad Kingdom Hearts and make it into Final Fantasy Versus 13.
Damn.
Because that's what the ending of the third game looks like. It looks like, oh, this is just fucking Final Fantasy Versus 13 now.
Guess that's.
It's so bad. I just want to hear. I don't know. I've yet to hear a coherent point vindicating it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've heard like a lot of like like the Kingdom Hearts like live by the sword, die by the sword bullshit. But I've never actually heard a good argument.
Well, I guess now I don't have to play those games. I'll know how they end, and that's not the ending for me.
So if you guys all want a special episode about where I go off on, if I really because this is only a taste. This is a taste. I just had to get it out because I've spent 2 weeks fucking pumping through these things just to come to the same conclusion I had before.
If you guys ever want to see a gaming podcast, you let us know.
First episode will be why Kingdom Hearts 3 is the worst game ever made. The great disappointment. Not good.
But yeah, I think guess on that note of that 10 game recap and the Dragon Ball episode recap, I will let you guys
Get out of here before I start crying, you
get on
piece
out of
of
here.
shit.
Yeah. So until next time, peace out. Take care, everyone.
Smell you later.